Hi everyone, this is Somya Kamath, team leader with Usborne Books & More, and today I want to share with you some Usborne books that are all about feelings. The first is Can I Join Your Club? It's a new release in winter 2017. It's about Duck, who's trying to join a club. He wants to be in a club so badly, but every club he tries to join, he's not qualified for. Lion wants him to roar like a lion, but when he tries, he ends up quacking because he's a duck, and he's trying to pretend he's something he's not, which doesn't work out very well. Application denied, said Lion. You're not really what we're looking for in Lion Club. So he tries to join Snake Club, but he can't hiss like a snake. His application's denied. Elephant wants him to be able to recite things from memory like elephants do, and he can't do that. He also can't trumpet like an elephant. So he feels really bad, but he decides to start his own club, and he decides he's going to accept whoever wants to join. All he asks them is, do you want to be in a club with me? And if they say yes, he says, application approved. You're exactly what we're looking for. And it's such a great club, it becomes super popular, and even the animals that denied him access to their clubs previously, they want to join his club, and he lets them. He doesn't hold a grudge, because you can never have too many friends. I think this is such a sweet book because it is about diversity and realizing that we all don't have to be exactly the same, and it's about inclusion and accepting people for who they are. Wonderful lesson. This one is not a new release, but it's one I recently discovered and I love. It's called Jessica's Box. It's about a little girl in a wheelchair. The wheelchair isn't really discussed, it's just part of her character, which I love. It's not the focus of the book. She's going to school and she's nervous about making friends, so every day she takes a box with her to school and she tries to put something that she thinks is going to win people over. She tries to put her teddy bear, but that doesn't work out. She brings cupcakes, but that doesn't work either. It's not leading her to have more friends. She tries to bring her dog to school, but that didn't work out either. So she feels pretty bad, and she decides the following day that she's not going to take anything in her box. She just sticks the box on her head. But when she does that, a little boy comes up to her and says, found you, and now you have to find me. And she ends up playing a game with him, and she found a friend. And so when her grandpa asks her, says to her, you must have had something very special in your box today, Jessica smiled and said, I did. And it was her inside her box. So that's such a sweet story because she's trying so hard to make friends, and all she really needed to do was just be herself. She didn't need any gimmicks or anything like that. Just being yourself can really make the difference, and that's a nice lesson for children. Another great book is Jonathan James and the What If Monster. I think this is such a great book, even for graduations, for high school graduates and college graduates, as well as young children. It's about this green what if monster that follows Jonathan James everywhere and is the voice of anxiety that fills his head about anything he tries to do. Some what-if monsters like to hang out and fill up our heads with worry and doubt. They are sneaky and quiet and quick as a blink. The words that they whisper can change how we think. Jonathan James heard those words full of dread, and all of those what-ifs got stuck in his head. And so everywhere he goes, the what-if monster makes him worry about everything. He's going to dive off, and he says, what if they giggle? What if it's chilly? What if you jump and you look really silly? What if it's hard? What if you're bad? What if they laugh and make you feel sad? And it continues with the what if monster making him question everything he's doing, and that's not a fun way to live. So Jonathan James gets to the point where he has an epiphany, and he decides, you know what, I hear what you're saying, but what if you're wrong? And he starts imagining all the good things that could happen, all the positive outcomes. What if baseball's nothing but fun, and I end up hitting a triple home run? And what if my drawing goes up on the wall, and everyone thinks it's the best one of all? So instead of thinking about all the things that could go wrong, he starts thinking about all the things that could go right and all the ways his life could be blessed by trying new things. I think this is just such a wonderful lesson, and it comes, you can also purchase a green stuffed animal what if monster that's super cute. I think that makes a wonderful set with this book. Cordelia is by the same author, and it's a similar story in terms of a lesson about believing in yourself. Cordelia can fly, and so she flies through the air, and she's happy as can be, flying in the sky, until one day people start to doubt her, and she starts to doubt herself. They said that she was silly. They said that she was wrong. They made Cordelia doubt who she'd been all along. As their words filled her head, her heart began to sink. Does who you are depend on what other people think? And so she stops flying. She loses her ability to fly. She's not happy anymore. She loses herself, and you can see her character becomes gray and faded because she's losing what's special about her. And she gets to the point where she also has an epiphany, and she says, as she thought about her friends, her sadness became anger. She was mad at herself for letting other people change her. Who was anyone to say if she could or couldn't fly, what was or wasn't possible, if they didn't even try? And so she finds herself, she regains her color, and she starts flying again, and she's happy because she knows who she is and she believes in herself. And just because other people don't see things like you doesn't mean that they're not true. The good things about you. There's also a plush Cordelia stuffed animal doll that you can get that makes a nice set with this book as well. The last one I want to show you is one of our very best sellers. It's called All Better. It comes with reusable Band-Aid stickers. They're made of sturdy plastic. You can bend them. And basically every character in the book encounters some sort of misfortune and they get hurt, and you make them feel better by putting a Band-Aid on them. Sheep jumped as high as she could, but it wasn't high enough. Ouch! Clean it, kiss it, and put a Band-Aid on it. All better. Or elephant got scared and ran away right over her own trunk. Ouch! Clean it, kiss it, and put a Band-Aid on it. This is a great book for teaching toddlers and young preschoolers empathy and compassion for others. And also it helps them to feel more calm about their own injuries because they've kind of seen that you can calm down and put a Band-Aid on it and you will feel all better soon. Another great one. I hope you found some good titles. Thanks for watching.